Places, please, everybody. All right, 3, 2, 1, action! Okay, well, that's terrific. Why are you so pumped up? Are you on steroids? Why do I get up in the morning? That's just too far fucked. Hey-o, Kermit the Frog here, and you are listening to Manny on UFO Buster Radio Network. Yay!
This is Sparta! Fatality.
You know, there's about one more month left to... We just don't hear this intro anymore, unless you go back to the archives and listen to the old UFO Buster Radio news reports. All, gosh, it'll be about, maybe about 450 by then. If you are feeling that lucky or unfortunate, whatever way you look at it. But new intro, new podcast, the Tempest Universe coming January 1st. I probably should have an episode ready by then, shouldn't I? For Pete's sake, I didn't even think about that. The Dark Horde podcast has already moved. The first episode for the new home of the Dark Horde podcast will be this coming weekend, so be prepared for that. We're getting that ready. It was a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. It was really relaxing. It was so strange having to go back to work. You know, I complain about Mondays. Mondays are just, it's a poor excuse for the beginning of the week. It really is. Monday's fucking horrible. And I know a lot of you, by the way, that's Bugs. He's still alive. Can you hear him snoring away? Come on, be quiet for a second. There he is. Bugs is recovering very nicely, a little bit too nicely, because he thinks he can just jump on things now, but that's not the case. He still needs about another month of recovery. But aside from that, the truth is that Monday was a little different. I know some of you who didn't have to work the weekend and enjoyed a few days after Thanksgiving, those who observe it. God, what is the real feeling having to go back to work? You just don't feel like you belong. Like, I really started to feel like I needed to go somewhere else at this point. But hey, that's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? That is a life that we live when we become slaves to the society at large. But we got great stories to talk about today, 4 of them. And no, I will not talk about the Utah monolith that appeared and disappeared. That's all. That's what I'm going to talk about. That's all of it. If you believe it's an alien, great. If it was an alien and some dude in like khaki shorts and a ranger hat came out and pulled the shit out the ground, then what? We don't need to know those aliens because they're freaking horrible. They're disgusting, the kind of work that they do. So chances are it's not aliens. That's just I'm gonna go with that officially so that everybody knows, because I really don't give a damn. So we got 4 stories. One of those is not that, but some interesting stories. There are people out there who believe in UFOs, and again, keep it behind closed doors. Like, for what reason? Yeah, I get it. You're a powerful person. You know a lot of people. But why hide it? Why? No one's going to think you're batshit crazy anymore. Maybe this is why we know about it now, because, it is what it is now. It's all over the place. Everybody wants to know. Everybody has questions. Questions that might not get answered next year. From the Tic Tac perspective in the United States, let me just say that, because we don't have an update yet on whether or not Trump is going to sign that bill. And if he doesn't, well, guess what? Your report on the whole UFO UAP situation is down the shitter express. Not going to happen. But then, everyone's savior is Biden. Maybe he's a UFO guy. Maybe he'll come in and start some shit. Can't say I believe that. I really don't believe any one of them is ever going to start any shit, to be honest, when it comes to UFOs. Disclosure is it's a wet dream for a lot of people that just never realizes. It's not going to happen. So just give it up. We're going to get into the first track for today, and then the first article. For real.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Calling my phone when you feel alone, but I'll never call you back. 'Cause I ain't got time for that. I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You're mad at me for not giving you comfort. You say that I'm away so much, and now you don't feel the way you felt when we were younger. But that's okay for me, 'cause I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 I don't give a damn.
So apparently SN8 did not take off today. They decided that maybe they need to do another fucking static test. It's like they have nothing better to do. Folks, we're past July the fucking 4th. Stop fucking with the fireworks and let's get this thing going. Well, anyway, if you looked at the video of the SN8 launch pad, apparently it was really windy in the coast. So it looked like a phallus just waving in the wind. It was the craziest thing. I put the link into the Discord, but just go on YouTube and look at today's live video feed from this morning from Boca Chica. And I'm telling you, Some of you might enjoy that much more than others. All right, here's a big one. This is great. This is like news you can't use. This basically is, oh my God, why? Why did they even print this? Apparently an astronaut from the UK was looking out the window one time that he was in space on the ISS, and he accidentally misidentified Russian urine as UFO. As an unidentified flying object. He did that. See, I wouldn't even tell anybody about this. I would just keep it quiet, because there goes your damn career. This is Major Tim Peake. He is a British astronaut, and actually the first official British astronaut to join the ISS space station back in 2015. So, funny thing is that he was up there 6 months, and then one day, according to him, while he was on the Graham Norton Show, which is a great show, you know, I like Graham Norton. He's a cool guy. But Tim was on there. He was talking about, you know, his days being on the ISS like a gangster from the UK. You know, he got Russians up there. He was pumping up his chest, beating on it. Yeah, stay in your corner, Ruski. But he said this: space is very black, and one day I was looking out there and there were 3 lights moving in formation. And then there was a 4th. He said they were all kind of perplexed about it until they realized that what they thought were the far away lights of alien spaceships were actually very close small droplets of urine. So it turns out that the Russian probe vehicle, they call it the probe vehicle here. Why would they call it the probe vehicle? I don't understand. But anyway, the Russian probe vehicle, according to the article, was leaking urine, and so it was crystallizing instantly and reflecting the sun, or reflecting light as it went by. And so it turned out that what they thought was UFOs was really pee, urine, excrement from the Russians. Do you think there was like a Russian holding his penis up to a crack somewhere, just laughing at them, right? Because they knew what was going to happen? I don't know. It's very possible. Who knows what the hell happened there? But, you know, yet again, here's a story where it's like, God, really? You're going to tell us a UFO story and then you're saying some Russian pulled out his wanker and tricked you? Really? Into thinking it was aliens? What in the hell? That dude's got 17. It's just bananas. It really is. The interview continued to go further south, to be honest, because there were questions on there about how do you fart when you're on the ISS without, pissing off the Russians and stuff like that, or folks from China. I don't know. That actually is in the article. If you want to read it, the link is in the description. You can check that out. But these are one of the things that you don't want to hear, to be honest. I think it's funny. It's great and fantastic. But alien life in the form of urine, it's not something that really should be discussed, Tim. You're fucking it up for the rest of the guys on the ISS that see real UFOs. Anyway, that's just freaking crazy as hell. But could you imagine how many people, especially those that are on the space station, who throughout time have actually identified or felt that they saw a UFO, and it could be something as simple as a water droplet or urine, sadly enough, or some other artifact that's coming off the actual ISS. For Pete's sake, that is crazy. And why the fuck do the Russians have a probe, a probe deal up there, a probe vehicle attached to the ISS? That's really strange. Maybe there was some probing going on that actually caused the urine to happen. It's quite perplexing, but we'll never know because we weren't there. But there's the kind of shit that happens in the ISS, people. These are the kind of experiments that go on. Yeah, it's pretty funny as hell. There's more to the interview. You can check it out. I think even Mariah Carey was there during the interview, so she got her shots in on Tim herself. So, for fuck's sake, that's the way it goes. Check out the P from the Rooskies. And who knows what else they let go over in the probe vehicle of what really went down on their side of the ISS. Like a turkey-induced epiphany, I want to say. It was crazy because, after that nice meal, you kind of sit down. I mean, who needs THC? Some of you have destroyed your phone just now or passed out. But really, just think about it for a second. I was thinking this. It was like, why are so many people stuck in the locations? Like, there are people that were born in a town and for fuck's sake never leave that town. They don't even go to the next town. Ever. Fucking ever. And then there's those people who don't even leave their state or their county. Or then there's those that don't leave their country. Don't even go to the next country over. Never get on a boat or even get on a fucking plane. I've known people who've never gone on the plane. That's just crazy. Especially for folks who think about or sit around on their asses just contemplating whether there's life in another universe. Well, for fuck's sake, you don't even get out your own state. You don't even get out your own fucking town. What the fuck are you worried about the universe? And I was like, damn, that's absolutely correct. There is a beautiful planet on here that we're sitting on. We're shitting on. And we're missing out on it. Yeah, the universe it's amazing, it's fantastic, it's huge. But what's it worth if you don't even leave the comfort of your own environment and go see the planet that you're missing out on? I know COVID-19 is a little crazy right now, but for fuck's sake, it's time to explore. Maybe you'll figure out why it is that alien life might be coming here. Because apparently right now you have no clue. Because you don't even know what's out there in your own neck of the woods. So about 2 weeks ago, I was like, where the hell is Stan Romanek? Where is he? Where is he at? Now, I read a lot of things, and there were like GoFundMe deals out there because he was, terribly sick, and he couldn't even go to jail because he was so damn sick. And so I don't know about the GoFundMe. I never went back to find out what the hell happened with that. And I couldn't find any stories. Well, lo and behold, today out of Colorado, there's a story that Mr. Loveland, UFO author and convicted sex offender. I know I'm going to get a lot of messages saying the government set him up because he knew too much. Okay, you can have that opinion if you want, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Stanley Romanek, who is now 57 years old, he was sentenced to 10 years of sex offender intensive supervised probation on Monday. What are you saying, Monday? What the fuck? What do you mean Monday? This dude was arrested back in 2013, charged in 2017, and here's 2020, and he was just sentenced to probation? What the hell is going on in Colorado? Well, he's been too sick. He couldn't. The fool was not even showing up to the court. Hello. How does that happen? How do you get charged as a sex offender? Can you get away with not showing up to the damn courthouse when you're supposed to, or have your sex offender treatments, whatever that is? I don't know. He's got some kind of therapeutic thing he's got to do too, I guess. But he wasn't showing up. Romanek wasn't there. I was like, he was abducted? No. Turns out Romanek has a bunch of medical issues. Really strange medical issues. According to the Deputy District Attorney Joshua Ritter, he told the court on Monday that he agreed to resentencing Romanek to the same probation sentence that he had before because, quote unquote, this is a fairly unusual situation due entirely to Romanek's unusual medical circumstance. Is he not paying all the child support to all those star kids he produced? Are they coming after him? Is he in hiding from them too? What the hell is going on? Here's a short list of the things that Romanek is going through. Bacteria infections, seizure disorder, respiratory issues, and that last one apparently has people concerned that because of COVID-19, it could become even worse. Really? That's what I say, Bugs. That's just amazing. Apparently, the therapy sessions that were being missed were required as part of his sentence, but because of his contagious diseases, his attorney told the judicial district judge, Susan Blanco, that he just can't do it. He can't make it. He's in a bad spot. Where the fuck did all these illnesses come from? All of a sudden, you're charged as a sex offender, and now you have every fucking weird illness you can find? That is highly suspicious. Blanco, Judge Blanco, was not happy about it. Like, she agreed to it and shit because of COVID-19, I think. But the lady was not having it. She's just not happy about the whole situation. She actually says, here's a quote here, "You're going to have to at some point accept what's going on here, and you're going to be back before the court." I'm sorry, Judge Blanco. I know you're upset about it and all, but I'd have put his ass in a fucking bubble and roll his ass the fuck over to the court so he can finish up whatever the hell he's doing. Really, why are we dragging this on? This just makes no sense to me. Now I know, like I said before, you guys are going to be hitting me up because Stan Romanek was set up. But for fuck's sake, how do you come down with all these weird illnesses all of a sudden? It is very peculiar, and even more so the fact that they're letting him get away with it. That is even stranger, to be honest, that any court would allow that. Especially since he hasn't been doing the damn freaking things. He hasn't been doing it. Even before COVID. So, come on. What the hell's going on in Colorado? You know, you got mysterious drones flying around in crazy formations, and now Romanek gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. This is just weird. It really is. It's a strange situation. But there goes the answer to the question that I had. Where the hell is Stan Romanek? Well, he's been resentenced, and now he's chilling at home with his multitude of self-induced illnesses. It's just weird, man. I don't know. I can't. There's got to be, people are saying, oh, the government did this, they did that, they set him up or whatever. But apparently there's another part of something somewhere that's helping him get through this and pretty much circumvent the entire judicial system by doing stuff like this. So, I guess it works both ways, to be honest. The link is in the description. If you want to look at Romanek's most recent mugshot, you can check it out. But other than that, for fuck's sake, who really cares?
Hey, I don't get what this is about. You got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel it burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel it knocking me out. You're bringing me higher and higher in every way. And all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down, all delusional. Got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Wait, you gotta tell me what you did. I saw the world turning in my mind. Oh, yesterday you pulled the rug under my feet. Still I'm trying to wake me up. What if I'm making it all up? You're bringing me higher and higher in every way. And all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down, all delusional. 'Cause you got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. I walk within your maze. My head is dizzy like the purple haze. I don't know where we're going, but the clues that you are throwing are leading me back home to you. 'Cause you got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying, yeah. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. In one of those lucid dreams.
Prince Philip has a fascination with UFOs. This is just coming out of the royal closet. It's coming out of the royal closet right now. Few things about Prince Philip, and that is that I had to look it up. He is the Duke of Edinburgh and the husband, of course, of Queen Elizabeth II of the UK and other Commonwealth realms like Asgard. Philip was born into Greek and Danish royal families, and apparently his family was exiled from the country, and so he ended up with the UK, where he hooked up with the royal chickie, and ended up being the prince, the duke. Yeah. How does that work? How do you get kicked out from one country and fucking take over the monarchy of the next? That's kind of shady, bruh. Born June 10th, 1921, the prince is 99 years old, going to be 100 years old next year. So I guess he let it out the bag, right? The dude is into UFOs. He's got like a library of UFO books that he's been reading, I guess, when he has nothing fucking better to do. What does he do anyway? I don't understand. Anyway, Prince Philip, he reached out to the author of the 2016 book from, what's this guy's name? John Hanson. He is an ex-West Midlands detective. And John Hanson wrote about, guess what? Rendlesham. The name of the book was The Whole Perspective. And it was about good old U.S. Air Force Colonel Charles Holt and his take on what happened at Rendlesham. That fateful evening when they ran out and saw a triangular craft sitting down in the middle of the trees with crazy writing on it. A lot of people say that was the Russians, by the way. Yeah, the Russians. You can blame them for everything. They can blame them for pissing in space and also aliens at Rendlesham. There's no end to their powers, to be honest. It's just crazy. So it turns out he's reading it, and he actually reached out. He wrote a letter to Hansen to let him know, hey, this summer I'm going to be reading this, quote unquote. I'm going to read it with close interest over the summer. And he got into it. But why is it that we wait till now? And why Rendlesham? I know it's what the UK's Roswell, as a lot of people like to call it, but for fuck's sake, again, there's so many stories, UFO incidents now, that he could look at. Forget about Rendlesham. Come on. That thing is history. It's gone. No one gives a flying fuck about Rendlesham anymore. Nobody gives a damn about Roswell. Well, a lot of people do about both. But still, these legacy incidents are just old as hell. People are slowly going to continue to really lose meaning and the information that they give us regarding this phenomena, and it just becomes more about selling books or little trinkets, little aliens, and things like that. I don't know. Well, anyway, so he apparently has an entire library of these things, and the author that we all know is Nick Popet. In his book, Open Skies, Closed Minds, he describes the readings as tangible proof that something extraordinary happened. So even Nick Pope is saying that the actual book from, the book from Mr. Hansen, because that's not the only one, apparently Brigadier Archie Miller Bakewell is the one who wrote the letter to Hansen about the book. And it turns out that in the letter, the secretary also referenced to another book that Hansen wrote called Haunted Skies, the Encyclopedia of British UFOs, to which apparently Prince Philip also has in his library. I think it's amazing. But here's an individual, again, British monarchy, it is what it is, but still, if you have an interest in this and you are someone that's highly regarded across the world, not just in the UK or in Europe, but just around the world. Everybody knows Prince Philip, for the fuck's sake. Why don't you come out and talk about it? Why not share what you've been reading? You're 99, Prince Philip. Your ass is about to kick the bucket pretty soon. Actually, if you look at the pictures, go into the article that I've listed here. It's from the Express UK, so you know it's a little bit on the iffy side. But look at the picture of Prince Philip's. He does not look good. Does not look well. He looks like he might be part reptilian in that picture, but still. He is of old age, and at 99, for him to be reading books, for fuck's sake, he's got to be thinking something. Someone's got to be filling this guy out with some information, because he's actually, when he goes out and makes appearances or whatever, apparently that's a topic that he brings up, conspiracies and UFOs. There's got to be a reason why he's bringing this up. There's got to be information he knows that is just enough to where he has to research what the people know. Even Bugs knows that. What is he looking for? What is it that he's trying to come to terms with before the time comes? I think it's fantastic, though, that someone let the cat out of the bag, that Prince Philip is down with the UFO community, but for fuck's sake, help a brother out. Help us reach the next level. Kind of like, the Last Dragon. Give us what we need so that we can all figure out what's going on. There's a little bit more to this article regarding these intrepid little readings that Prince Philip has done over this particular subject and his interest. And apparently he was also with a particular magician at one point at a show that he bent his ear about UFOs and conspiracies during their visit together. I'm telling you, he's turned out to be a really fascinating guy, to be honest. The dude is deep. This is a deep monarch. He is. So we'll see. There is more to develop out of this eventually. If he decides to, come out of the royal closet and give us some more information, that would be great. Or even share what he believes, because that's just as powerful as knowing the truth, right? Because your belief, Prince Philip, I'm sure is based not only on the things that you're reading, but things that you've heard, things that people within the UK government, and for fuck's sake, it wasn't Nick Pope, that may have shared with you. So, share with us. We want to know as well.
the satellites explode. It must be bad news overload. Then we salute eternity and pay our final bill. This
I've been seeing a lot of great things about the antenna UFO that Elon has put together through Starlink. And it is an ingenious thing. Like, it makes satellite TV, you know, that, what was that, DSS, where the fuck that is, looks like shit. Like, this thing will position itself in order to find the nearest Starlink signal. Like, literally, it just looks and turns, and it's like I'm telling you, he's gonna freaking implant shit in all of us. We're fucking screwed, because these satellite UFO dish things can find the nearest fucker with an implant and change their mind. I think that's the way it's gonna go down. That's why they look for stuff. This is not the satellite dish that you're used to. It's not the one your grandpapa and your granddad had. This stuff will track shit. I'll be honest with you. You've got to see the videos on YouTube. It is fucking fantastic. Like, honestly, I thought he was doing this to bring internet to folks that wear leaves and hunt with spears, but fuck no. He's going to take over the minds of the world. I'm pretty sure of it. But this was a UFO sighting in Maracaibo, or Maracaibo. I don't know. I'm not Venezuelan, so I really can't say it well. And there's a photo attached to this. Like, even in Venezuela. I mean, come on. Really. In Venezuela, someone sees a damn UFO. They pull out the damn phone and take a picture. The one thing about this picture, if you decide to go into this article, and number one, it is in Spanish, so use your Google Translator. I know it's a little funky sometimes, but it works. But when you look at this picture, it is a fucking amazing picture that came out of Venezuela. I'm not even lying. This thing is amazing. This happened on November the 25th, the day before Thanksgiving, and it happened down in Lago Mar Beach. And these guys were out. They were out doing stuff. The one that took the picture is a native of the town, because they say native because he probably never left the damn place. Mauricio Galu, and he was there with 3 other folks on the streets when they heard this strange noise. According to Mauricio, he says they were passing water from one house to another. Now, there you go. Like, if you need to physically pass water from one house to the next, how the fuck do you even have a cell phone? I'm just asking for a friend. Anyway, so they were passing water from one house to another, and suddenly a very particular sound attracted him. It sounded like a buzzing sound. He didn't know where it was coming from. Now, I'm not sure. Again, this could be a Google Translate issue, like passing water from one house to another. I don't know. Maybe they have a drought in Venezuela right now. Maybe they need to carry water by buckets. Who the fuck knows? But whatever it was, down in that city in Venezuela, Maracaibo, there was a UFO watching them. They was watching them move water because it's so technologically advanced. Aliens wanted to watch this happen. They initially thought that the sound was coming from the water pumps they were using at the time. But then they realized it was coming from overhead. According to Mauricio, he says, I thought that such a thing could be flying overhead, and it could be part of a hunting or a Sukhoi plane, and I'm sure what that is. So he told his neighbor to take out his phone and record it. But his neighbor didn't see anything. So what he did was he just took a picture instead of doing a video. He also grabbed his own phone and started taking pictures as well towards the sky and to see what was going on. Now, the funny thing is, he says that it was difficult for him to see anything. So what he did was he basically just aimed his phone to the direction of where the sound was coming from. If you look into this article, it's a pretty nice fucking picture. Like, Mauricio what does he have? A freaking Samsung Note The Note 25? Because that shit's advanced. It is I'm serious. This is a freak. I've never seen a picture this well. It looks like the thing was right fucking on them, to be honest. Like ready to grab these fuckers and leave the water behind. They could have been the new Travis Walton of Venezuela going down. But they had to pull out the camera phones. But anyway, the picture is great. Now, it's a UFO, no doubt about it. What's funny is that he says it had a buzzing sound. So that kind of tells you, right from the word go, that this could have been a drone. But when you look at the picture, I think never seen no drone that looked like that. This does not look like what they call a prosumer or a pro-consumer. The type of drone that we would use being out there, filming shit at random. This thing looked like a disc-shaped UFO. That's what it looked like. Check out the picture. Mauricio, he did a good job here. So kudos to him in taking this picture and he should tell his neighbor to fuck off for not taking the damn video. Because that's really what we need to see, right? Because no doubt, as good as that picture looks, the video would have been fantastic. So his neighbor is an asshole. Take a look at the link. Check out the picture. If you know Spanish, you can read it in Spanish. If not, Google Translate so you can see what they said in between each other and what the rest of the gang thought about this particular UFO. You don't really get to hear too much about these things because a lot of the time the media that is known for covering UFOs does not cover, countries like this in South America unless it's a huge freaking situation. But little sightings like these, you don't hear about them. So, might be a good thing for those who like to research UFOs and UFO news to once in a while grab out the good old UFO Google Translator. I use the word search OVNI, OVNI, which is what they call a UFO in Spanish. And there you go, the story popped up. There are stories everywhere about UFOs all the damn time. Unfortunately, we can't cover them all. But it is a good thing to look at how folks on the other side that Elon is targeting because they wear leaves for cheap internet, how they see UFOs and how they interact with them. Because, trust me, there's a lot of people in South America and all those countries that do believe in UFOs, that they believe that there are ancient aliens that were around in many of those South American countries, and they left and have come back in recent years. So keep an eye on the skies down in South America because they're bound to take somebody. That's the one thing that I really haven't heard too much of is too many abduction stories. Probably a good thing to research on the podcast as we end UFO Buster Radio this year is to get down to South America and find out what the hell's going on with abductions. There's got to be plenty. There's got to be plenty. That's the end of the podcast for today. We're going to come back tomorrow with space news. Hopefully the Silver Phallus rides and takes off and the wind has calmed down and it's not flapping in the wind. And we can see what really matters, and that is the space race that needs to happen. So with that, ciao.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. H6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the all On record, off record, I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record, I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence, also coming to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected with them elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winners when I know you're losing, so I work the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, fuck a tax. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record.
Don't fucking scream at me.
Where's
you
the money?
Dumb fuck you. Look at you with your fucking 48% body fat.